Welcome, students. Now we are going to cover the part number 9 of lesson number 2, that is biological classification. We have already studied about the different kinds, 5 kinds of kingdom, that is kingdom Monera, kingdom Protista, kingdom Fungi, kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia. We have already completed these 5 kingdoms. But there are some organisms which also have existence on this world, and we do not study about all these organisms, although it has been mentioned in your book, and it is needed to be studied well, because their existence also show the different kinds of things, different kinds of disease, different kinds of beneficial as well as harmful effect of those organisms. So let's have a see. So, what are the different organisms that we have not studied and that are not included in the 5 kingdom classification? That are virus, viroids and lichens. Now, the topic comes virus. So, first of all, try to understand. These 3 names are not included by R.H. Whitaker in 5 kingdom classification, although these organisms have their existence and they have both harmful and useful effects for the human being. Now let's have a look on the virus. Do you know virus is the connecting link between living thing and non-living thing? Living thing and non-living thing. Connecting link means it connects both the living thing and non-living thing. How they connect? Just I am showing you. When the virus enter into the body, they become alive, means they become living organism, and they go inside the cell and infect the cell, and from there they reproduce very into a huge number of virus. And when the virus comes out in the environment, from mouth or from anywhere from the body, when it come into the environment, they die. And again that died organism, that virus again inhaled during breathing, when it enter again into the body by the other organism or by the other individual, it again become living. So inside the body they are living, and outside the body they are dead. Understood? Now, what are the common features we are going to study about the virus? So viruses are non-cellular, means they have no any kind of cellular structure. Only the outer body is made up of protein. It is a virus, very simple kind of virus I am drawing over here. Although you know about corona, no? Now corona has been spreading. So the outer covering of the body is made up of small pearl-like protein or polypeptide chain. This is called capsid or caspid. And inside the capsid there is a single DNA or RNA. So you have seen there is a covering of protein and there is a single DNA or RNA at the middle, and no any kind of cellular structure can be seen inside the virus. So only 2 things present in the virus. First, the outer protective covering, that is made up of protein, that is called caspid, and at the middle there is a hair-like projection, and this hair-like projection is nothing but either be the DNA or RNA. So hope you understood. So viruses are non-cellular organism, means it has no any kind of cellular structure, have inert crystalline structure outside living organism, means when they live outside the body they can be converted into crystal like sugar. Sugar is a crystal and salt is a crystal, so it can be converted into crystalline form. when it is outside the body and they are non-living, remember. But when it enter into the body, they become active, they become living, and in that condition they cause infection, and due to that infection many kinds of diseases causes may be so deadly that can cause death, as you have seen in case of corona. Corona is a virus, and you have seen the figure of the corona many times in the television, isn't it? So when they enter into the living cell, they take over the machinery of the living cell. When we enter into the body, suppose corona has entered in my lungs, it gets activated and control the all systems of the lungs, and not it do not allow the lungs to follow according to our body system. It allow the lungs to follow by itself. Means corona tried to convert all the system of the lungs to be controlled by itself. That's why the lungs do not capable to do the breathe in and breathing out processes, or you can say diffusion of the gases, and it causes the level of oxygen decreases in the blood, and this causes the death. So you are understanding, hope. So when they enter into the body of the living cell, they take over the machinery, means control of the living cell, means it control all the living cell by itself, and to replicate themselves. And to replicate means they replicate, means they copying their self. They only know the reproduction. Okay, they enter into the cell, our normal living cell. They enter into the living cell. They control the machinery system of the living cell, means they control the cell, and they divide in so many times. When out by killing the cell, it bursts out and comes a millions of virus from a single cell. So when it enters the cell, it controls the cell system, the machinery system of the cell, and inside the cell they divide and divide and divide and divide, and many times they divide, and by killing the cell they burst out and give out about millions of viruses. So who discovered? DJ Ivanovsky. DJ Ivanovsky recognized certain microbes, means microorganisms, as casual like microorganism of tobacco. Means first of all, DJ Ivanovsky discovered the TMV, means tobacco mosaic virus, on the leaves of the tobacco. Means these virus infect the leaves of the tobacco. Means the virus can infect both the plant as well as animal. Understood? So who discovered the virus? DJ Ivanovsky. DJ. Now next, in addition of protein, the body is composed of two things. I already explained you. The outer covering of the body is composed of protein, and at the middle there is either DNA or RNA. So in addition of protein, virus contain a genetic material, either DNA or RNA. The same thing has been written over here. Now let's have a see. In general, the virus infect plant. Those virus which infect the plant have RNA. If the virus have RNA, they infect mainly the plant. And if the virus has DNA, they infect the animal. It's a very commonly called. So those virus which have DNA infect the animal kingdom, and those virus which have only RNA as a genetic material, they infect the plant. So some viral diseases, name of the some viral diseases that is infected is named over here: common cold, influenza, AIDS, smallpox are the very common kind of viral diseases of human being. Similarly, there are some viral diseases that cause due to virus in the plants: leaf rolling, curling, bacteria feeding virus, curling. Leaf rolling and curling are the kind of a disease that is caused by virus in the plant. Now, there is a kind of a virus that is called bacteriophage. From where do they get the name? That figure is already given in the book. Just see over there. Okay. It is a bacteriophage. The outer body is hexagonal body, and it is obviously made up of protein because the outer body is made up of protein. At the middle, there will you see a DNA or RNA. Okay. So this virus is called bacteriophage. The name is coming from very simple term bacteriophage. Bacterio means bacteria, phage means eating. So the virus which eats the bacteria is called bacteriophage. Usually they have double stranded DNA. Hope you understood. So DNA virus. Let's study about that. I have already explained you about this topic. DNA virus. The DNA virus, the DNA virus body is made up of protein coat, and the protein coat is called capsid. The protein coat called capsid. Already I have explained in just before 2 minutes or 3. It is made up of small subunits. This is the capsid. See, just like a pearl. I already told, and this make a yeah. See, this make a circular structure like that. So this is the outer covering that is made up of protein, and each pearl-like protein structure is called capsomer. Each of them is called capsomer, and the chain is called capsid. So capsomer and capsid, I think you understood. And inside the capsid, you will see there is a DNA or RNA. So DNA or RNA is the nucleic acid. Understood? So it is the capsid layer protect the nucleic acid. These capsomers are arranged in a helical or polyhedral geometrical form. Means in case of bacteriophage, what kind of structure have you seen? Polygonal, no? So different kind of geometrical forms can be seen in case of viral. So here we completed this section. Now we will study in our next class about the part number 10 about the viroids and the lichens, and it will be completed in the next class. Hope you understood the thing very clearly. If you have any kind of problem regarding understanding, you can ask. Complete the homework on time and learn it properly. Every day you should touch each and every topic, okay, of the lesson number 1 and lesson number 2, because I can take the test at any time and anywhere. So be prepared yourself. Hope you are better learning. Thank you. Bye bye. See you.